Scott quickly to the air, so he thought, ripped down to the ground on the 19-yard line, loses a helmet too. Davin Bellamy, the first defensive end selected in the USFL draft, got home first.
Davin Bellamy, this guy is explosive. He gets off the line of scrimmage. I think he's right here. Gets off the line of scrimmage, gets right in the backfield. You have to block that guy if you want to get your playoff.
So Brian Scott's helmet did come off. Unlike the NFL, you don't.
Monday. We should be an arch spray. Ready, set.
Intercepted at the 35. This has a chance to be 6. New Orleans defense puts the first points on the board. Vontae Diggs.
What a great job by Vontae Diggs, anticipating the throw. Brian Scott stared down the receiver, and you're just going to see him anticipate it and go. Look at that. Great job, Vontae Diggs.
Brian Scott trying to respond for the pick 6 that ended his last drive. Once again out of the backfield. Look at that space for Colburn across the 40. And makes it down inside the 35. Great call. And then a sprint by Colburn. Matt Mangle 8 yards deep in his own end zone. Doesn't get it away. Blocks out of the back of the end zone. Chad Williams, wide receiver for New Orleans, came free. Smothered that punt. And it's now 9-0 Breakers.
The more you can do. We talked about it earlier, Paul. With only 3 weeks, sometimes, there it is, come on in there. With only 3 weeks to prepare, special teams are a unit that oftentimes have some reps taken away from them during the week. And punt protection is one of those units you cannot fall short on.
With Chad Williams, former 3rd-round selection at wide receiver.
Up a touchdown.
Bottom line, Stars on the move. Plenty of time for Scott. Fires outside the numbers. Going up to get it. And coming down with it. No, he was out of bounds. Chris Rowland, who stays down just outside the tent. You saw him holding the left side upper body. Plus 22. 1st and 10. Scott looks back the other way. Wide open at the 5 and easily into the end zone goes Bug Howard, tight end out of North Carolina. And there's your first offensive touchdown of the day.
There's your unity for the Breakers right here early in the second half.
Slaughter right now 6 out of 12 for 43 yards. 4-man rush drilled as he got rid of it. Picked off at midfield. Coming back across the 30 and run out of bounds inside the 20 goes Channing Stribling, former Michigan Wolverine. Brian Scott, his own quarterback, told us this week, I'm so tired of throwing against him. I think Kyle Slaughter is too.
Mama, there goes that man. This dude is amazing. Let's see if they can get some points out of this drive.
Matt Mangle out of UCLA, 38-yard attempt. And that's good. The Philadelphia Stars with a late impressive touchdown drive in the second quarter. And they come out with the field goal here, and Philadelphia now takes the lead by 1 point. Over Jordan Ellis jogs to the sideline for a break. TJ Logan comes back. 1st and 10 on the 12. Logan around the left side. Cuts it back 5. Touchdown Breakers. Johnny Dixon with a nice block outside to spring it.
Finally, you get this kid, TJ Logan, in some space, Paul. We've been talking about it all afternoon. Again, a 4-3-7 type of a guy. You get him on the outside. He's in space. Again, people don't want to tackle a guy running that fast. He walks in the end zone.
So as we watch one more time, TJ Logan cut it back right there to find the end zone. We've talked about this a number of times today. See if they can push that lead to 8. Slaughter back in the pocket. Late. And somehow that ball ended up in the hands of TJ Logan. Mozzie Wilkins got his hands on it, but he couldn't knock it down. Come on, smile, Coach Fedora.
You're up.
You just got those
coach.
2.
Wow. Did Mozzie's hands disappear? He was right there.
What a drive for Kyle Sloter and the Breakers. TJ Logan untouched into the end zone and the 2-point conversion. Breakers lead by 7. Stars now operating inside of New Orleans territory. Holland, space off the right side, inside the 30. Foot race to the end zone that he will win. 42-yard touchdown run by Darnell Holland. Down and 1 here from the 3. Jordan Ellis cuts it back and finds the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Jordan Ellis. The UVA product knows how to get into the end zone. We call this at the running back position burrowing, okay? Inside zone, get behind your pads and have bad intentions when you move your legs. That's burrowing in pro football. I love it.
If you hear that a running back is 5'10", 220, you think he ought to be able to burrow, right? That tells me correctly that is that little shallow cross.
There it is.
Coming underneath. This time they have it covered. Football's out, scooped up. Chris Rowland with the tackle at the 23-yard line, but forced the coverage, and then they force the fumble, and the Breakers take over, and Brian Scott stays down.
It's only gonna happen one time. Come on that shit. Hey, Come on that shit.
Shakir come out in the second half, and you get rolling, you get into a rhythm. Your guys do backwards flips. That's what I'm talking about.